Well, folks, after months and months of speculation and rumors and, of course, searching for a potential buyer, the Donald Trump Hotel in Washington, D.C. is no longer going to be the Trump International Hotel in Washington, D.C. If a final sale is approved, it will become a Hilton Hotel. That's right, folks. Donald Trump has been forced to sell his D.C. International Hotel. It will no longer bear his name. It will become a Hilton property. And the reason for that is very simple. Donald Trump sucks at business. The hotel was hemorrhaging money. So in case you're not familiar with the history of Donald Trump's, Trump International Hotel in Washington, D.C., he leased the property from the federal government in 2013 for $250,000 a month for 60 years. That's how arrogant they were in thinking they're going to turn so much profit off of this thing. We're going to lease it for 60 frickin' years at $250,000 a month, and we'll totally make more than that. Well, they didn't. They lost millions. Millions and millions and millions. Here it is from Forbes. The property has been struggling to make money for years. Operating profits for the 12 months ending August 31st, 2017 appeared to be negative $4.3 million. The next year, things improved, but the Trumps still only squeezed out $900,000 of operating profits on $52.3 million in revenue. And they lost money after paying interest on their debt. A year after that, the property bled more, $2.1 million. On an operating loss basis. Things got worse when COVID struck. In the year that ended August 31st, 2020, the hotel produced an operating loss of $8.6 million. There are a lot of ways to lose money every year that don't require investing $370 million up front, because that is what they poured into the property. So this has become a massive financial loss for the Trump organization. And Hilton's going to swoop in, probably pay well over what Donald Trump has put into it. So he's going to end up probably, we don't know the final number, but probably making a profit off of it. But here's the thing. Turning a profit on a hotel in right there in the heart of Washington, D.C., I'll give you COVID year, okay? I'll give you COVID year. Everybody struggled, especially hotels, the tourism industry. People were not traveling. You didn't have people coming from overseas to go to D.C. Totally understandable. So let's take that one out of the equation. All the other years, though, there's no excuse. I don't know if you've ever tried to book a hotel in Washington, D.C. I've had to travel there multiple times for work. Can be very difficult, especially if you need to do it last minute, because a lot of them are all booked up. And they kind of stay that way. It's always busy season in Washington, D.C. Again, a lot of that has to do with international travel. And even while he was president of the United States, we know that foreign countries, foreign dignitaries would come and they would intentionally stay at Trump's hotel as a way to, put money in his pocket, stay on his good side. There's even reports that Saudi Arabia would book out and pay in advance for huge, huge, huge blocks of rooms and never show up to use them and never, of course, ask for a refund. So they were just literally pumping money into the hotel, not even utilizing it. And the guy still couldn't turn a profit. Here's another part of this story, though. It's not just the fact that the hotel keeps losing money. That's not the only reason Trump wants to offload it. He's also got a very hefty loan coming due. I believe it's $170 million that he owes to Deutsche Bank. So, if you include the $370 million that he pumped into the property, calculate all his losses on top of that, then add the $170 million loan that he has to repay for other business that he did, now it's starting to look unlikely that he'll turn a profit off this. He may break even, depending on whether or not the $170 million loan was used for this hotel. If it was not, which the loan came from New York, which probably means nothing, but anyway, there's a good chance he makes nothing off the deal and his name still gets stripped off that building in D.C. either way.